Welcome back, kids. Let's talk to Cole.
No.
But you like demons.
I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Cole, do not ask the mages to bind you in a blood magic rite. That's an order.
You don't understand. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages, and then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Isn't it extreme for Solus to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you... you?
Helping makes me who I am. I help the hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me.
And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness?
You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Aw, Cole. Cutie. And while we're here, let's also, talk to Krim real quick. Hey, Krim.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
You sealed the main rift at Adamant, but the fortress is still a mess. Demons, Darkspawn, make a knows what. I could take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
Good idea.
We'll talk later.
And as long as we're gathering up war table quests, let's also talk to Sarah. I know we talked to Sarah last time, but we have to talk to her to get her personal quest started.
Hey you, I have an Inquisitor favor to ask. Just a little thing really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
All right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a Red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vachel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
All right, Sarah. I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
Okay, I think next we'll talk to Cullen, and then Blackwall. And then I think pretty much be done. Maybe Josephine. We might be able to start Josephine's personal quest now. But then, seriously, I think we are done. Hey, Cullen! He's not here.
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentecost.
Very non-suspicious. Alright, we'll do that in a second. Let's talk to Blackwall. Blackwall, I know he's... yeah, there he is. He walks around. After Adamant.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Oh, Blackwall. His heart's in the right place. Even though he, well... Spoilers, just on the off chance you haven't played Inquisition yet. Alright. Let's see what Cullen and Cassandra are talking about.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking lyrium.
It seemed very important to him.
It's not a decision to be made lightly. But now, Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Cassandra, did you refuse Cullen's request because he's wrong? Or because you want him to be wrong?
Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Oh boy. Alright, I guess we'll have to talk to Cullen a third time. Just try to.
You got your wish, sort of. Right.
Let's talk to Josephine. And... then... Cullen, and then we should be good. Hey, Josie. Hey, lovely.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes. My family made their fortune as traders in Antiva until a scandal exiled us from Orlais some ages ago. It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montillier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux... I've just learned my carriers were murdered.
Gosh. Sorry.
And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Who hates the Montiliers enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Valroyot, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Absolutely. Anything for you, lovely girl. Perfect, sweet, wonderful Josie. Literally perfect. Probably third favorite romance in the game? Yeah, third sounds right. Like, Iron Bull's my favorite. Black Bull's in a close second, but Josephine... oh, Josephine's romance is so good. Hey, Cullen. How's it going? Oh, okay.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
So long as you weren't aiming at me, I'm sure the box had it coming.
I swear, I didn't know you were... I never meant for this to interfere.
You going to be all right?
Yes. I don't know. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over by abominations? I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? Her fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
So that's it? Things get difficult and you back down?
That's not...
You've built an army. Are you capable of leading it?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Then carry on as you were. Without Lyrium. Do you need that in writing?
That won't be necessary.
Lannon's not really the tough love type, but, you know, Cullen's a soldier. He's a Templar, and he figured the best way to get this to stick would be to make it in order. Be like, okay, if you're struggling, this is me, your commanding officer, your immediate superior, telling you, stop using Lyrium. And it worked. You can't say it didn't fucking work. So I have a checklist of things that we need to do before we go to Halam Sharal. I would like to... Ooh. I'm gonna have to edit some stuff, aren't I? I'd like to do Solus's personal quest and officially start his romance, unfortunately. I would like to do Iron Bull's personal quest. Maybe Sarah's personal quest. And I think that would be enough in addition to the zones that I want to clear, which would be the Exalted Plains in relation to Solus's personal quest, the Emerald Graves in relation to the, the Red Templar thingy, majigger, and, And that should be all we need. I'll do this, Priest de Leon, that's the name. I'll do Priest de Leon, after the Halam Sharal quest. And, oh god, maybe I should I pause this? I'll pause this while I do inventory management. Okay, there we go. So I made some armor, I swapped out some weapons and stuff, and I've done almost all of the table quests that pop up after Adamant, except for this one, because this is one that I have an interest in reading to y'all. Ambassador Montillier. It has been my pleasure to meet Duke Antoine of Wycombe and pay my respects on behalf of the Inquisition. The Duke is a most friendly man. Indeed, I dare say he thinks the best for everyone and has advisors from as far away as Tevinter. Duke Antoine assures me that he wishes the Inquisition well, and will offer us military support as soon as his city has recovered from a strange disease that has spread through most of the human population, though the elves and the alienage are thus far unaffected. The illness may explain why bandits are able to operate so close to Wycombe with impunity. All the nobles and most of the soldiers have been weakened. Any concerns I have raised, he say, can wait until then. The Duke's Tevinter advisor has indicated an eagerness to make my acquaintance, and it is becoming increasingly difficult to resist such a tempting offer. Yours in haste, Lady Guinevere Volant. So this is the... God. So this is where Lennon fucked up. He was told, reasonably so, that, you know, if you take action against a sovereign territory like this, that people will think you'll start an exalted march. So Liliana said, we've got to kill this Tevinter advisor. Josephine said, no, just send an ambassador. Like, we have to settle this diplomatically or we risk holy war. So he was like, okay.
Inquisitor?
Nightingale, the diplomat, was right for all the good it did her. The Tevinter advisor was Venatori, and the illness affecting the humans in the city was evidently due to the Venatori planting red lyrium in the wells used by the humans. Lady Guinevere got this information to me shortly before she was eliminated. I am attempting to remove myself from the area, but am unsure whether I will be successful. The nobles of Wycombe have mobilized their forces. They have killed the elves of Wycombe's alienage, and are marching upon the Dalish as well, convinced that the red lyrium sickness is actually some sort of elven curse. If I survive, I will be in contact. If not, I urge you to burn all contacts in Wycombe. The well is poisoned, literally, in this case. Oh boy. So that's fine. That's good. It's totally fine. So like I mentioned, I've got a checklist of stuff that I want to do. Checklist of stuff that I want to do before we do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. The first of which is Solas's personal quest. I want to do that among, I don't know, I might not even do the rest of the quests in this area, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's just annoying. The Exalted Plains are not my favorite region. The Emerald Graves are okay, though, so I might do all the quests in the Emerald Graves. But I do need to do his personal quest. So I'm on the start his romance for reasons that are still kind of a mystery to me. But yeah, after that, I also want to do... I have set up Sarah's personal quest. I did that off screen. I did her little war table quest. And I also want to do Iron Bull and Josephine, maybe? All before we do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. Got a checklist, but it's not insurmountable. We should be okay. Oh boy.
Inquisitor, welcome to the Exalted Plains, a place with a long and bloody history. Even now, the region is volatile. This was a front in the Civil War. Now there's rebels called the Freemen of the Dales, recently emerged and adding to the chaos.
Must we dwell on such gloomy things?
I don't want to dwell, but look. It must have been so beautiful. Maybe even romantic.
This is where the elves made their last stand, isn't it?
Ah, you've studied the Dales. Yes. When offered a chance to lay down their arms and surrender, they refused.
Yike.
This rebel group, tell me more about them.
They seem to be simple deserters, tired of fighting and dying for either the Empress or the Grand Duke. Now they want the Dales for their own. Worse, they're more organized than we anticipated. Be wary.
What else can you tell me?
Scouts have sighted Dalish elves. There must be a clan camped somewhere on the plains.
That will be all. Thank you.
With the rifts and the undead, the Orlesians have lost ground. Most have been driven back to their forts. We have to stabilize the region, allowing the Imperial Army to re-establish its presence. Good luck, Your Worship. You'll need it.
Thanks, Harding. This will probably be the last time we flirt. Alright, let's level up the shithead. I don't think I even gave him any armor or anything. It's fine. It's fine. Let's see. What else? Give him a couple points in spirit too. I'm probably not going to use him that much. That's fine. Oh, that's right. He has Lennon's old staff. Okay. Okay, give me the requisition quest.
Word for you.
Yes.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Got it. Come on.
Keep off the ramparts. I wonder why.
Let's find out.
That's the spirit bowl. Oh man. I forgot how much the Exalted Plains sucks. There's a really long quest chain and I don't know, I think I might just do Solus's personal quest and like dip. I'm just really not in the mood to spend 50 hours here. Just fighting these particular assholes. Oh wait, they're on our side! Whoops, sorry. Where the hell is he going? Oh, whatever.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. Fuck that quest. Fuck this whole region. This region sucks. Oh, hey, another Dalish elf. Hi.
Looks like you need help.
Do we? Oh, I guess we do, huh? Hey, my dude.
The dead should stay dead, wouldn't you say, friend?
Seems to be a lot of trouble in these parts.
That's putting it mildly. The war has stopped, but now the dead are walking. Funny though. I've been watching these undead and they seem focused on the Shem armies.
As if, well, why wouldn't someone want to kill humans, huh?
Heh.
Still, poor fools.
Is your clan nearby?
We've been camped for weeks in the fields to the west. The war between the lions made passage through the dirt difficult. Damaged some of our Aravals. If you find the clan, tell Keeper How and I'll continue the hunt. And perhaps find a safer route through the plains.
I must be going.
Very well. Be safe.
The Dearth refers to Dearth of Arin. In Elven literally meaning the promise. But in this context, specifically referring to this area, the Exalted Plains. It is called the Promise because it was promised to them after the elves assisted Andraste in defeating the Tevinter Imperium. And then it was, ripped away from them by the Chantry. Thanks a lot, Chantry. Aw, man. Demons. Hey! Oh, don't kill the Hala! No. Don't chase down that poor Hala. Leave it alone. Man, it's been a while. Ah, there they are. The Aravels, the land ships. Beautiful. Ooh, spindleweed. Yes, I will have this. Thank you. I'm not going to actually do the Dalish quests.
The Dalish encampment.
But I will turn in the one.
Durana Tishan, my brother.
What's up?
It is good to see another of the people in this place from which we all came. Still beautiful, isn't it? Even with scars left by the Shemlan War and all the troubles that followed.
I met one of your hunters. He's continuing to look for a safe route.
That is good to hear. Thank you for delivering the word. Dareth Shiral, Danen.
Oh man, I love how the Aravels look. They're so cool looking. Oh man, more spindleweed. This place is stupid with spindleweed. Thank you. I will have that.
Thank you for this, Inquisitor. We are not far from where my friend was summoned.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
My friend.
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting.
Let us ask them.
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon.
You summoned that demon! Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied demons, but after you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
Word of advice? I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me. I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall
Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits.
Yes.
You bound it to obedience, then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon.
What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now.
Inquisitor, please!
I've studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Thank you.